Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to the channel. I am so excited you're here today because we are about to go on an absolutely epic adventure. We're talking Norway people, the land of fjords, Vikings and scenery so beautiful it looks like it came straight out of a fantasy movie. I'm talking landscapes that will make your jaw drop and then you'll have to pick it up off the floor. It's going to be incredible. You're going to love it. Now, I've got a list. You know I love a good list of the 15 absolute must-see, can't miss, you gotta go attractions in Norway. And because this is us, we're not just going to list them. Oh no, we're going to dive in with some hilarious fun facts, a little bit of history, and a ton of a kind of positive humor. Think of this as your personal, slightly goofy, but very enthusiastic travel guide. And speaking of your guide, yes, it's me, Dhruv, and I'll be your voice for this incredible journey. I'll be taking you through all of Norway's wonders, sharing the laughs. So get comfortable, maybe grab a Scandinavian snack, and let's get this Norwegian party started. Are you ready? Let's do this. Kicking off our list at number 1 is the incredible Oslo Opera House. Now, this isn't your grandma's opera house, unless your grandma is super cool and into modern architecture. This place looks like a giant, gorgeous iceberg that just decided to park itself in the Oslo fjord. It's stunning. And the best part? You can actually walk all over the roof. It slopes right down into the water. It's designed for people to climb on it, which is the most fun a building has ever been. Seriously, stroll up the angled surfaces all the way to the top for amazing views of the city. It's the perfect spot to pretend you're in a dramatic music video. You're lip-syncing to some epic power ballad. Just try not to slip. An architectural masterpiece you can interact with, and that is just awesome. Next up, at number 2, take to Geirangerfjord. Get ready, your camera is about to get a serious workout. This place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You'll see why. It's like Ishbek, the supermodel of fjords, deep blue waters, impossibly steep cliffs, majestic waterfalls like the Seven Sisters cascading down rock faces. It is picture perfect from every single angle. It's almost unfairly beautiful. You'll be snapping photos non-stop. I'm telling you, your phone will run out of storage. Your fancy camera will need a break. Your drone will ask for a nap. You might resort to interpretive dance because you've run out of words and memory cards. After a day here, your camera needs a vacation. Coming in at number 3 are the Lofoten Islands. Imagine the most dramatic jagged mountain peaks you can think of. Now imagine them rising straight out of the ocean, with charming little red fishing villages tucked into the coves below. That is Lofoten. It's a chain of islands that looks like something out of a Viking legend. So intense and wild, it feels like another planet. A very, very pretty one. The fishing traditions mean seafood as fresh as it gets. Be careful taking a selfie by the water. A cod might leap in to photobomb you. Those wooden racks with drying fish, they're everywhere and part of the charm. For number 4, we're heading to Bergen to see Bryggen, the old wharf bursting with color and history. It's a whole row of beautiful, narrow wooden houses, painted in reds, painted in yellows, painted in whites, crammed together along the harbor. It's another UNESCO World Heritage site, and walking its alleys feels like the Hanseatic days. This place is like the original real-life Instagram filter. You don't need Valencia, you don't need Juno. Just point your camera at Bryggen and boom. Instant, rustic, historic beauty. Every corner is a perfect shot. It's a photographer's dream and a history buff's paradise. Imagine the stories these wooden walls could tell. Probably a lot about fish, but still, very cool. At number 5, we're going way up north to Tromsø, the gateway to the Arctic, to hunt for the northern lights. It's on so many bucket lists, and for good reason. One minute the sky's dark and starry, and the next it's alive with dancing ribbons of green light, pink light, purple light. It's pure magic, and Tromsø is one of the best places to see it. A fun fact, the northern lights are caused by charged particles from the sun colliding with atoms in Earth's atmosphere. It's a giant cosmic science experiment above your head. Chasing them feels like Pokemon Go, but way cooler. You're waiting. Then there's one, Aurora. I choose you. You just can't catch them in a Pokeball, unfortunately. Number 6 is for hikers and thrill seekers. Preikestolen, Pulpit Rock, one of the most famous cliffs in the world. A massive flat top jutting over Lysefjord, standing 604 meters, nearly 2,000 feet, straight up from the water below. The hike winds through gorgeous terrain, and the reward is worth every step. Step onto that table-like plateau, and you feel on top of the world. The view is breathtaking. The fjord stretches beneath you, the ultimate spot for an epic photo. But one piece of advice from your friend Drew: hold on to your phone for dear life. Seriously, it's a long way down. Get ready for royalty. Number 7 is the Soknje Fjord, the king of the fjords, and it has earned that title. Norway's longest and deepest fjord, over 200 kilometers, that's 127 miles, and over 1,300 meters deep at its deepest. It's like the main character of a TV show with amazing spin-offs. To really experience it, you need a boat, a kayak, maybe a ferry, maybe even rent a Viking ship if you find one on Airbnb. Number 8, back in Oslo, Vigeland Sculpturpark. Hier blir på Eikeji, bygget the Worldslop wall, world's the largest Deutsche sculpture park by a single artist, Gustav Vigeland. Over 200 sculptures in bronze, granite, and wrought iron, showing humans in every stage of life. Beautiful, thoughtful, and delightfully quirky. Man fighting babies, the famous angry boy. This place is a social media goldmine. Find a sculpture, strike the same pose, snap a peg. It's interactive art at its funniest. Just be prepared for a few strange looks. All aboard for number 9. We're taking a ride on the Flom Railway, often called one of the most beautiful train journeys in the world, and it's obvious why. The train runs from high mountain Myrdal down to Flom at the end of the Fjord, only about 20 kilometers, but it descends over 860 meters, making it one of the steepest standard gauge railways in the world. Views are relentless: roaring waterfalls, deep ravines, snow-capped peaks, charming farms, and a special stop at Kjosfossen for photos. It's the only time you'll wish a train would go slower. Number 10. Nidaros Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece, the most northern medieval cathedral in the world. Construction began in 1070 over the burial site of King Olaf II, later Norway's patron saint. It's hugely important and absolutely breathtaking inside. The facade is covered in intricate sculptures, biblical figures, kings, bishops. You could spend an hour at the entrance. It's so ornate, you might joke it's the fanciest house in town. Imagine the property taxes. At number 11, the Fjord, one of Sognefjord's most stunning branches, deserving its own spot. A narrow 29-kilometer fjord with mountains soaring up to 1,800 meters. Picturesque villages like Flom and Orland dot the shores. By now you run out of words. You've already used breathtaking, stunning, majestic, gorgeous, epic. What's left? Time to invent new ones. This view is spectacular. It's simply magniflorious. The Fjord is that beautiful. It even challenges your vocabulary. Sometimes you just have to be quiet and let nature wash over you. Buckle up for number 12, the Atlantic Road. Not just a route, it's a destination. It zigzags across islands and skerries out in the open sea, connecting Averøy with the mainland via 8 swooping bridges. The Storsessundet Bridge looks like it drops into nowhere as you approach. An incredible feat of engineering and an exhilarating drive, especially when the weather gets wild and waves crash over the barriers. It's been called the world's best road trip for a reason. Just make sure the driver keeps eyes on the road, not the view. Okay, deep breath for number 13. Not for the faint of heart. It's Kjeragbolten, a giant boulder wedged between cliffs, suspended almost 1,000 meters above Lysefjord. Yes, you heard that right. People hike for hours to stand on it. The ultimate test of nerve and balance. Get that photo with nothing but air beneath you. Badge of honor unlocked. It's a real-life trust fall, but with a rock. Trust the rock, trust your feet, and try not to catch a case of the wobbles. Number 14. Akershus Fortress, a medieval castle built around 1300 to protect the city. It survived sieges, been a royal residence, military base, even a prison. Explore courtyards, ramparts, and spooky dungeons. You'll also find the Armed Forces Museum and the Resistance Museum. It's perfect for imagining knights and princesses hunting for hidden passages and treasure. You probably won't find gold, but history is everywhere. Rounding out our list at number 15, the beautiful Hardangerfjord. If Sognefjord is the king, Hardanger is the queen. The second longest fjord, famous for its fruit orchards. In spring, hillsides explode with apple blossoms, pear blossoms, cherry blossoms, plum blossoms. Gorgeous. Known as the Orchard of Norway, the fruit is legendary, crisp, juicy, delicious. Apples even Snow White's evil queen would envy. Forget the poison, too good to waste. And that's a wrap. Wow, what a trip. From Oslo's rooftops to the heart of the fjords, we've seen 15 incredible sights. Which would you visit first? Comment below. Thanks for joining this magical, slightly hilarious tour. Hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend who needs a Norwegian adventure. Start looking up flights and pack a light jacket. It's Norway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.